do like writing instruments, which are fun and novel. I've got a lot of ballpoint pens. We call them biros in the UK, but not so many pencils. But I have recently searched and found quite a few good pencils, and well, I'll come to those in a minute. But I'll start with this very obviously bizarre-looking pencil. It is actually a pencil. It's called a pencil hammer, and it's made in Japan. Where's the blurb on this? Oh, yes, here we are. Made in Japan. But it's a pencil. You can see there's a big pencil head at the end, and this comes off, and I've got to sharpen it. Where do I sharpen it? Oh, well, that's what we sharpen it with. Look, this is actually one of those, yes. So I haven't done it, but that's got to go in there and turn it. When it's a nice sharp point, you put it back into here to protect the point of the thing. So what this is for, I don't know. As you're writing with it, you're continually making a distracting noise. So something I've never used, I have to say, and as you see, I never sharpened it, but I keep it. Slightly more quirky is this one here. There's plenty of these, actually. This is shaped like a treble clef. You can see that against the white. Very nicely done. And how on earth do they get a pencil to be so... I think it's something to do with steaming or something, the wood. I know if you steam wood, you can bend it and things. Or perhaps it's one of those plastic materials. I don't know what it is, but it's a pencil with a point, pencil with a rubber. But it's a bit difficult to use the rubber, but never mind. It's a nice idea, especially for musicians, I suppose. There's a few more, rather more, well, that's a fairly quirky one. I've certainly got a few of these in my collection. Looks like an ordinary pencil, but actually it's a ruler, as you can see. The trouble is, as you're using it, you're slowly getting rid of the ruler. So it's a point that you're disappearing. The pencil's disappearing and the ruler's disappearing. One of those quirky things, I suppose. You know, there's a couple of quite interesting ones here. This one here is it's got a tiny writing on it. I don't know whether I can show this, but I'll have a go. That's difficult to read. So what it's saying is that this is made from one recycled vending cup. So how on earth does this, which is a vending cup, not recycled, I haven't used it yet, how does that turn into that? I'd love to know what the method is for doing it. It's magic, whatever it is. You see quite a lot of this stuff around, but it just occurs to me, I've never seen the actual process for turning that into one of these. And one of those has to be a dirty one too. It's got to be recycled. It's got to be a used cup as well. So bizarre, isn't it? There's a very charming pencil here from a French company, Tout Simplement, all simple. Looks like an ordinary pencil, but it's got a very clever bit to it at the top here, which is invisible because it's a magnet. So this will attach and sit on the fridge door or something like that. It's very subtle magnet because it's not at all visible. If you look at the end, it's been covered up and it's inside. So a gentle little pencil, and you don't reach the magnet until you finish the pencil, in fact. But a little magnet inside hidden away just to make it a little more useful so you can keep it somewhere. Nice one. The last one is a very bizarre one, which I picked up many years ago. See if you can see what's going on here. It's actually got 4 pencils all wrapped together in one, and their joint is so interesting. Let me just take off the elastic bands and show you what they look inside. These are really, really very extraordinary. Let's do a green one, see if that shows up. You can see the pencil lead inside in the very center. And it's just about in the center, but only just. But the edge, which is difficult to see, it actually consists of two items, a tongue and a groove. It's typical tongue and groove stuff. So when these pieces come together in a certain way, a tongue goes into a groove and then it's fixed. What a bizarre idea that is. And when the whole thing's put together, you've got a circle from it. I would love to know what the artist was thinking about. Was he just practicing his carpentry lesson? But there we are. I haven't put them together properly now. But there's 4 pencils, each tongue grooved. Not easy to sharpen with a pencil sharpener. You'd have to use a knife, I think, to do it. But very elegant, very, very nice to feel. The way they slip and slide is very nice as well, too. So a bit of a mystery item from, this is back in the 1980s I got this. I think it's a German product. So it's a very, very curious one. Anyone seen it before? But whatever, I like it.